Dibz. Shit. Hello there, and welcome to the first episode of Dibz. I'm your host, Anti-Alias, and my co-host,
Vitamin Z.
and we have three guests with us today.
Sentry.
I am Sir Derp.
An alien jacker.
Alright, for today we're going to be playing The Legend of Zelda.
You know, I've heard good things about The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah?
But, you know, it's an old game.
It's actually one of my favorite Legend of Zelda games.
Yes.
Not the best, but it has a special place in my heart.
Yeah, we don't want to get into which is the best Legend of Zelda game. We don't want to get into an argument on our first ever episode.
Yeah, because that'll go on for like forever, and it's yeah. So
Looking at
We're-
the treasures
we're-
right now, guys.
Well, whoop-de-doo. We're having a talk.
Am I the only one who thinks the arrows look like asparagus?
They do.
kind of.
Look at that cheap
I
recorder.
just gotta say that's quite hilarious that he uses one of those plastic music recorder things to play the flute instead of an actual.
What even is the flute for in this game?
You use it to beat some monsters and call a tornado, I think.
Please look up the manual for details.
All right, let's go to it. Hey, look at that. We have a game already, but we're not gonna start that. We're gonna select.
Why don't we want to start on Dibz?
Well, because that was our first attempt.
Yeah, but we didn't do anything with it.
We
Doesn't
kind
have
of
a
did.
sword.
Did we? I don't know. We could eliminate it or we could start it. Doesn't matter to me. We could go right into the game. Select to move the heart around.
Right into the game.
Like
Alright.
No, not
No.
Dibz.
Oh well.
Dibz minus.
Dibz.
This is the first time I've met him. I don't have any connection with him.
All right. Well,
You
the
shut up.
the jaded
awesome.
folk over here, the jaded sentry. We don't want to have conversation with him right now. He's just like I don't care at all if a person dies. If I have no personal connection with him, I'm not giving him CPR.
You're just heartless. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey,
Pulls
hey,
the pin that drops the
watch
the
yourself.
guillotine.
Watch yourself, sir.
Give me
He's
a
got the
mirror,
sack
sir.
on his head
He-
with a big axe.
He could totally kick your butt if he thought about it.
At what could he kick my butt?
Everything.
No, I disagree with that. I am older and therefore wiser.
Well, you're half right.
You see, here's. All right, we're just.
We're doing the
We're
exact.
starting it over.
We're doing the exact
Dibz
opposite of those cooking shows, where they say, "Well, we prepared one in advance." We're going, "We prepared one, but we're not using that one."
Yeah, we're going to let you wait, and we're going to just watch as it cooks in the oven. Riveting.
I love this. It's like the Piccolo laughing channel.
All right,
all
well,
over.
we're finally to the game. Finally to the game, and
great.
Go on that door.
we have to go into the cave
And
because that makes perfect sense.
Does anyone else find it a bit questionable
Pick up
that
your
we're
flitter.
going into a cave with an old man?
Who is giving you a wood sword?
Or
is it morning?
Translation: His
It
stiffy.
is.
And I
It was
am
daylight.
unarmed.
That doesn't mean it's morning.
Dude,
it could be
dude,
afternoon.
listen to the old man text.
Did I just stab that dude?
You did. You picked your sword up, and
You
in your
just killed
surprise,
No,
you
it was
stabbed
alright.
him.
It was a flamer.
You just killed him and Sentry just doesn't care.
Nope, don't care.
All
He
right.
has no emotional
Well,
attachment to him?
We need to go. We need to go to the
Drop
north.
that
He,
the guillotine.
he was just an old man that gave me his stiffy and then disappeared. I don't care.
He could have been
Right.
your grandpa.
Could have
Could
been.
have been. And you would have just not cared. He could have left you something real nice in his will.
Shit.
You keep going.
Dude, you just got beat by an Octorok.
Well, it's a good thing he had far more hearts than an Octorok did.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Probably one of the only names of monsters we know in this game.
We know Gypdos.
Octorok, Gypdos,
Skeletons.
Moblins, Skeletons, Staphos. Those are what those are called, Staphos. And the
Keys.
bats are Keys
Yeah. Well, nobody wants to Keys here.
Oh no,
and
it's
the
a
Zoras. Don't forget the Zoras.
Zoras. Oh yeah, the Zoras are in this one, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
I gotta say, I love how the Zoras started out as an evil race that just loves shooting fireballs at you.
They're playing
But-
hide and seek. It can't. It's not their fault. Their breath is sore.
It's extreme hide and seek.
They pop and they're
I
like,
think you're going the wrong direction, sir.
Luigi's like, oh god, the smell.
I don't know where I'm going.
You need to go
Dodge
to the
it.
north.
What is that
You
guy?
need
I
to
think
go.
that's the old guy's wife.
You need to go to the northeast.
Northeast?
The old lady.
So
Go
you're
around
going.
the lake, sir.
you're going
First
south.
She'll
West.
sell you potions later. But
You're-
you have to
All right.
find-
Here's the thing. We need to announce. By the way, one of the things we're doing is whoever dies, everybody else calls dibs. Whoever calls it first gets the controller next. So I think that's an appropriate time considering our lovely co-host Vitamin Z only has half a heart.
He is very lovely.
He-
His beauty actually makes me shed a single tear.
A single
Yeah,
tear.
Granted, it is a manly tear. It is flexing its muscles as it goes down.
It
my
has a
face.
bicep.
Yeah.
He loved
take-
this world, but it broke all three of his hearts. He only has a half one left.
He only has a half one left.
Half of one.
I mean, we're all very sad for him.
We are.
You
All
know
right,
me.
keep going north. Keep going. You're.
Oh, okay, Dibz.
Oh, dang.
Spat all over my leg.
I'm
All
sorry
right.
for spitting on your
Well,
leg.
let's continue. Let's
Ah.
get on with the game.
And
Who
now
has
it
the
is me
controller?
playing. We have the
Sir
D-pad
Derp?
set
Sir
up.
Derp has a controller now.
Yes.
We have the D-pad.
This won't take long for him to die.
I'm so used to the control stick.
Heh. Control stick.
Maybe you should stop playing with your stick.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you should learn to play in a natural format. Jeez! You ran into the same trap.
Yeah, well, you know, it just seemed like a really fag.
A really fuck?
A really farg.
He
A
said
really,
fart.
Oh, really
I,
farg.
I clearly heard the R and the G in there.
Well,
Well, I didn't know if we were swearing on this show, but now I do.
now you do. We're hardcore. We are adults.
We are grown-ass adults.
So if you're not 18, leave immediately.
Yeah.
Well, you can stick around. That is, if you don't mind swear words and your parents don't mind. And
Really,
Or-
we're not
or-
going to take responsibility for your bad habits.
or if you don't have parents, then your butler. If your butler doesn't mind, then
Also, you're probably watching this at night.
Yeah.
and in a growly voice.
All Batman's welcome.
All
how
one,
do you
all,
watch in a growly voice?
all one Batmans are indeed welcome.
Yes. That means you, Adam West.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Yeah.
Well, you found
I
a bomb.
can. I have a bomb. I'm
Push.
carrying it.
Push B to
push-
plant the bomb.
push B to pull a Joker.
Oh goodness, it's a Staphos. What do I do?
They look like little dancing skeletons.
They are dancing skeletons.
Is there a bomb here?
I don't think so. I don't-
One just in case.
I don't think the first dungeon has bombable walls. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
I think they have
Good
like
chance of
one
it
or
back.
two, but you don't need to bomb any of the walls in the first dungeon. And a little
Yeah.
piece of trivia, if I do believe, the first labyrinth is supposed to be the dead Dagon tree from Ocarina of Time.
The Ocarina
or-
of Time. Yes.
Oh,
Because if you pay attention to the timeline of The Legend of Zelda, which a certain person here thinks that that's a load of malarkey, but whatever, this actually takes place right after the Ocarina of Time, which comes after this in the American timeline.
This takes place after A Link to the Past.
No.
Yes.
Is it?
Yep.
Huh.
A Link to the Past is years after Ganon has won, but he's still been sealed in the Golden Land for some reason.
Yeah. No, I thought...
Peninsula.
You can stab those old men, by the way, and they start
Why would I do that?
shooting bad
He
breath.
just wants to help.
They can't die. He's immortal.
No, but then he will attack me.
Well,
Yeah.
here's my question. If that old man can't die, why did the other old man die? Or did he just teleport?
He just
Because his
teleported.
flames didn't die.
He
And
didn't.
if he was such a flamer that he had two...
See, he gives you the sword, and then he offers you advice throughout the game.
I just
Yeah.
And later, in
accidentally-
one of the later labyrinths, they'll actually sell you a bigger
So-
bomb bag.
So if the timeline is correct, right? If the timeline is correct, Link loses, and it goes Link to the Past and then The Legend of Zelda.
And then Zelda 2.
Yes, but Does that mean that this old man...
Ah, dang it.
What the heck is that? Get that the fuck off the screen.
Right. What time are we at? Oh, look at that. Perfect timing.
Alright, well, we're going to end it here, and we'll come back. And next time, maybe Anti-Alias won't have fucked up the recording.
Next time on Dibz.
Next time on Dibz.
Next time
More
on Dibz.
Zelda.